Alright, so this is what I have so far. And then this guy, I was just gonna drape over me like this. So it kind of works. And then I'll have the wig on and I'll have the dark flower crown, but like, I kind of like it. I might wear gloves so I can cover up my tattoos, but yeah, I feel very sexy. So I'm bad at vlogging. I did get a lot of video, there's just not a lot of context to make the vlog make sense. So I just wrote a little script to kind of give context to why I was going to this con. First off, the con was amazing. It was a lot of people, but other than that, it was pretty fun. But if you didn't know, I was going there to meet with my first ever internet friend, cosplay, or as I know them as Kaz. And so I wanted to visit them at this con because they were finally being on the East Coast. And this con in particular was 2.5 hours away. I live in Jersey. I've said I live in Jersey. I live in like South Jersey. And DC, the DC area is about 2.5 hours away from me. And this con in particular is KatsuCon. I'm sure you all could assume that from the thumbnail and title. What? But the whole context of the thing is that I got to meet my first internet friend in person. It's currently 8:10. Tomorrow I go to DC to go to KatsuCon for the first time ever. I originally was going to go in 2020 to meet up with my friend, and then we all know what happened. But now I get to go and I get to meet my friend. This is actually happening. Just got back from work and I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep because I decided to leave at 7. I think zooming in is comical and hilarious, so you better laugh. Getting to the con was a freaking delight. Like I said, it's 2.5 hours for me, and I would have gotten there in time if, you know, traffic wasn't the worst in Maryland. And people say people in Jersey can't drive. Have you been to other states? Jersey's pretty tame compared to everybody else. Jeez. But we were in Maryland, and I realized, like, maybe we were halfway through Maryland where I was like, I forgot my vaccination card. I wasn't thinking about it. It was 6 a.m. I was tired. I wanted to get out the door. Luckily, my mom drove halfway to us and we drove there, so I was still gonna get there in time, but I still needed my vaccination card, so she brought it over. And this worked out perfectly because my buddy Cass was still waking up, so I was like, all right, I'll just get there in the afternoon. They'll just be waking up. It'll be great. But not only that, I forgot my vaccination card. I also it was my time of the month. I got in the car after we were like, all right, let's go. I was like, hey, not to make you panic, but can we stop by a CVS? It was great. But everything worked out after that, and we were able to set our course to KatsuCon. It was simply just a bump in the road to get to the best time ever. So when I first got there, I was incredibly overwhelmed. I have bad crowd anxiety, and that just like was piled on because with COVID, you know, like the pandemic, the lockdown, like I didn't people for a good, you know, year. So going out in public in any crowd triggers my anxiety. I have real bad crowd anxiety. I am Imogen. I have a thing with crowds. I can work through it. I can work with it. I fully realized it back when I went to Kumo this past year when there was more people than was anticipated. And I had a lot of anxiety and I was like freaking out. Luckily my boyfriend was there with me. And this time, luckily I had a good friend with me. I can get myself out of these situations fine, but it's better if someone is there with me. Be like, hey, you're safe, you're with someone who loves you and will be there for you. I felt safe at the con. And there was apparently, like on my stories, I saw that a lot of people were going that I'm like mutuals with or that I look up to. I saw like maybe like a handful of people that I'm mutuals with. I was very confused. I'm like, all these people said they're going and I'm seeing none of them. But that can give into how crowded it was. And apparently, it hasn't been like that before. Like, apparently like that, how many people were there was not normal. Could I talk more with my hands? Anyway, once I got there, I was able to get registered and then we got food. And it was all good. I saw a few mutuals. I didn't say hi because I was, the nervous and anxious and social anxiety. After I had my introductions and I got to know like my people, I got to like hang out with Cass. We vlogged a little bit, which you will see. We got some photos done and I posted a few things on Instagram already and I'm going to be posting more. I like to do polls to see what you guys want to see. If you do follow me on Instagram, you can see like in my captions, please read the captions. I want to interact with my fan base. This place was so beautiful. It made my little, like, just starting out to be a proper filmmaker heart so happy. Ignore that my bed is a mess, by the way. Hi, how's it going? I'm tired. I'm allowed to have a messy bed. It was just so nice. My brain kept going like, it would be so nice to have like film a little skit here. And I did see a few people were doing like Critical Role things. Like they would go into the most uncomfortable, like pretend this is a bush. Like the cosplayer would be here and then like the video person would be here and they'd be shooting. And I'm like, you must be so uncomfortable right now. And they weren't. And I think this was honestly the prettiest place to host a con at. But I've also been to 2 cons, so do not take my word as gospel. But this place was gorgeous. Like you've seen if you follow me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of photos and like you'll see throughout this vlog just the beauty of it all. Like it was just great. And I guess I put in the script the shots of video I took, so. Alright, I don't know when I'm gonna put this in, but I'm about to be like a mom. So I went as Fatui Lumine, which is, Lumine is a character from the video game Genshin Impact. I main Lumine because I relate to her a lot and like I feel like the world is on my shoulders often. But Cass was cosplaying Child, and not just any child, like Fatui Harbinger. I know how to English, I just don't know, I'm not in this fandom as deep as I'm in like Critical Role, basically extra villain Child. And I just pulled like stuff out of my closet for my Lumine cosplay. Like I had my red stockings with my fishnets on top, with my skirt, my top that I have, and then a scarf and like a flower crown, and I was good. And I aimed to have a really good villain. No, I made it out of my closet and Cass like gave me the idea and we worked on it. I sent them pictures. These people right here made those. They made those costumes. Like they made that. The talent. Like. Sewing for me, I haven't ventured too far into that because that just seems like I wouldn't get anything done, just to be perfectly honest. Like it's just the talent, the expertise, the beauty. I was blown away. Like, I was like, I felt like I was just like a mere mortal amongst gods. But yeah, they made those.
Yeah, if I can't see the sparkle.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at this side.
So sparkly.
Wow.
Oh no, you look so cute. Vlogception. Alright. I'm so sparkly. I love it.
You are very sparkly.
I'm living my best life. If I don't eat something soon, I'm going to perish
don't die.
or murder someone else and eat them. As one does.
Just, you know.
Actually, for legal reasons, I will actually be not murdering anyone. That is
God, did you know it's a bridge?
it's
Bro.
a bridge, guys. And it's what, the Potomac River?
Something. I don't know. I'm from Jersey.
I think that's what Ree said.
Yeah, Ree said it's the Potomac River, and I was disappointed because I wanted to touch the Atlantic Ocean, but your boy is not touching the Atlantic Ocean.
Not today.
Not today.
You could indirectly.
Yeah.
See, that's what I want to do. I want to indirectly touch the Atlantic Ocean by touching the Potomac River. Because I've touched the Pacific Ocean multiple times.
Yes.
That sounded so wrong.
It's all good. I caught it, yeah.
Caught it.
I had to. Magic.
Shot of alcohol? No. 2 Advil dissolved in hot water? Yeah.
You got this. Ayy.
Like, oh, okay, we're doing it for the shot. My legs will hurt later, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, because you don't have the book. Yeah. You just do it and I'll Photoshop in the worst book ever.
Hey.
For the vlog.
For the vlog. Do it for the vlog.
I think I might have blinked there. My eyes are watering.
Oh, yeah, hold.
This man has like no poses, so now I'm just trying to be elegant. Yeah, that's fair. Homie. Right? Okay. Gotta put on my little scarf. And I gotta put on the little mask. We're just gonna get what to do with the. I'm just gonna lift myself. Can you put my mask on? Because
Here we go. I've been trying to make sure it records on the right side, so I apologize.
fair. The way that I'm like shaking, nervous. Because I have not seen what any of this looks like altogether. Like I have not worn any of it except for like it went on the dress form briefly. You look so good, dude. I have not seen myself at all. I'm like, I want to go in the mirror. I'm gonna cry a little bit. Catch me crying. Oh, I can't do it.
You didn't put your arms through there.
Well, I mean, I can. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh!
I'd like to think this is canon.
Yes. Is it on? Okay, yep. Alright. Absolutely watered.
I think I got absolutely watered, and
My
that was
crops
it.
watered.
Crops watered, skin clear.
Yeah, skin clear.
Dyslexia gone.
Too low, but I don't care. That's okay.
I love it.
I love how I have this like little chain sticking out. I know. Style. Just, oh, I have my phone in my hand, so I can't like wait.
That I learned from you.
You learned that from me. That's so good. I love that.
Of course, it's recording the wrong way, but I'll fix it in post.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Good. There we go. I'm gonna cut that part out. Sometimes you just gotta warm up your lean. Gotta keep them very warm. We look so cute. Stop. And then we have Pentalone.
The chaperone.
The chaperone. The chaperone, so the kids don't get up to too much trouble. We give you warm. Cozy. Yeah. This lighting is so nice right now. Like, this lighting is doing things. I have been a terrible person for like vlogging today, but that's okay.
I got you.
That's okay. Exactly, right?
Now we must change the angle so we have like an intrusive intimidation angle. I learned this in class. Alright, there we go. Is that good? I hate it. I hate it when it's just on me. That's why I do the thing. Alright, so we're gonna consider this to be kind of like a love letter to Cass. Cass has honestly been the greatest friend. They give me ideas to do certain videos. They taught me how to style a wig. They recommended good body paint for me because we both have sensitive skin. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't be making these videos. I wouldn't be a cosplayer. I wouldn't be here. We met when they came up with the idea of a My Disney Academia, which is like My Hero Academia, but with Disney characters. And I wanted to join because it seemed really fun. So I joined. They were Cinderella, I was Snow White. Just ever since then, we've been like really good friends. And they've just always has been there. They're just a really great person. So Cass, if you're watching, you're a really great person. I need you to know that, because without you, I wouldn't be here where I am today creating content. And like I said, this is basically my love letter to you. Just thank you so much for existing and just being in my life. I'm just forever grateful for their existence, and I want to meet them in future cons. I really hope that I can make it to the next con. I'm thinking Rose City. I really need to think it through because apparently it's a big con. Tickets are like $90 this year. And then I also want to go to Kumori Con, which is like 2 months after, so I had to think budget-wise. But it's just great when you live on the East Coast and all the fun cons your friends go to are on the West Coast. So it's just something I need to think about. I really hope I can. It would be amazing. But yeah, hopefully Rose City can happen and I can see Cass again, because it would be really a great time. Thank you again, Cass, for existing, and thank you for making me feel included with you and your friends and making sure that I was comfortable, because it just really means a lot to me. Alright, I guess we'll get to the rest of the vlog, and I don't make my friend cry. Cass, if you're crying, I'm sorry. I love you. Alright, I think that's good. No, it's really dumb promotion time, I guess. Follow me on Instagram because I'm going to be posting more YouTube characters this week when I'm recording this. This is March 5th when I'm recording this segment. 2 days from now, there's going to be a little skit video that I made for school that has recurring characters. Follow me on Instagram and you can see more of those characters because I have some fun stuff planned. Have courage and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one, Tiger Lilies.